FCS team this week. But as far as you guys are concerned, does that matter? Is the focus on you guys and continuing to get better?
Always. You don't really worry about the level of, what you think the other team is, because the other team is a good team from what we understand, so we're just going to go out there and do what we're supposed to do.
When was the last time you had 3 touchdowns in the game before Saturday?
I don't know if I've ever done that before. I can't remember, honestly. I don't even think I did that in high school, so maybe backyard football.
Exciting to, not only score your first touchdown in almost 3 years, but to score 3?
Yeah, very exciting, to say the least.
Can you take us through that play, the final one where you went up and took the ball away? What you were thinking about the progression of the route and all that?
Well, first of all, I was, I thought it looked like Harrison was open. I had already turned around and I'd seen Harrison, and I thought he was going to throw to him. And the fact that Chris even threw it to me, I was kind of shocked. But he's going to trust all of us and put the ball in the air. And then on top of that, I know there's been a big challenge for huge plays, big aggressive plays. And so I saw it and I went up and got it, just like I've done before. And I feel like I should have been doing all season, but it just happened. You can't really think about every single thought because it happens so fast. But
So you're saying Chris threw to the wrong guy?
Not the wrong guy, not the wrong guy, but.
What was that flight like? You got a chance to think about the game, I'm sure, on the flight back in the days. Like, when you're looking back on it, what's your how do you process that? What do you
the flight back?
Or just your not just your performance. When you think back on that?
Right. It was a good feeling. Because I've had flights back where I didn't have so good of a feeling after the game, and it was a relief, and it's something I'd rather get used to rather than the other end, the other extreme. So, I'm just hoping to have flights back like that for the rest of the season. To be honest with you, it was calm. I got to actually watch the game on a tablet, and I was just chilling. I slept. It was a good time.
Chris said you're one of his new favorite targets. What do you think about connecting with him and his play?
I appreciate it, Chris. I always trust him to make a good throw, and now I'm glad he can trust me to make a good catch.
What was your biggest takeaway with how he played as a whole?
Explosive. He's gonna make something happen regardless of his situation, regardless of where he's at, what team he's playing. He's gonna go in and try to make something happen.
I think he completed passes to something like 7 or 8 guys in the first half. Have you been encouraged by what you've seen from not just the receivers, but all of the weapons in the passing game?
For sure, yeah. Especially the tight ends, Harrison and John are all-stars. So you watch them make plays and you're like, if they can do it, let me try to do it too. I've seen them make incredible plays that people shouldn't even humanly be possible to make, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's definitely an encouraging thing to have players like that on the team, and we can build on that and keep making plays like it.
There were times last year, especially after the Bethune game, where guys said that maybe they took the foot off the gas a bit early because of who they were playing.
Right.
How do you think you guys avoid that if you do get out to a big lead against Wagner?
You got to make good practice habits to do that, because that's kind of, when you do things like that, it's like you're not really thinking about it. You're just kind of relaxing because that's what you're used to doing. But if you make good practice habits throughout the week, and honestly throughout the off season and throughout the beginning of the season, then you won't do that, and your autopilot will kick in, and then you'll just do what you're coached to do and keep your foot on the gas and just play throughout the last second of the fourth quarter.
I know last year the team kind of struggled in the second half, especially at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Were you encouraged by how guys were on the sidelines and on the field during the second half?
Yeah, not only me, everybody was. Everybody, from the coaches to the players to the trainers to the fans, everybody was. It was a good feeling. Because we easily could have just gave up after, well, you've seen it before with, any team out there that give up after some huge thing that happened, like the 2 fumbles. And I'm glad we didn't do that and we kept our foot on the gas.
How do you personally, now that you've proven in a game that you can do, we've seen you do it out there a lot,
Mm-hmm.
how do you build off that? How do you ensure that that's not just a one-time deal?
So, honestly, if you ever get down on yourself, which can happen, you think back and you say, I've done this before. I've seen it happen before. I've seen it on film. I saw myself do it before. Just do it again. And that kind of helps, wash away all the stress and the worries that you could possibly think of.
We've spoken in the fall about your confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it right now?
It's up there. It's definitely up there. Yeah, that game helped.
Any interesting post-game phone calls?
A lot of congratulations. Nothing too crazy, but a lot of people telling me how good of a job I've done. and that kind of stuff. You know, you enjoy it, but you can't simmer it all the whole, because then you'll relax. You know, and I don't really want to do that. I want to keep going to the next week and go 1-0 every week. So, but yeah, a lot of congratulations.
Anybody else for John?